Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Trade Blazer. Welcome to yet another live learning session on options trading. Having said that, these are some of the important levels that I have drawn for today's intraday trade. Three levels that are zones that I have marked here. So these I have drawn during the intraday. This breaker block over here I have drawn previously, and then this was yesterday's high. So those are the two levels that I had, and we have here the failure swings, bullish failure swings over here. So I have explained many times about these terms. Failure swings are nothing but a swing that is failed to take out the previous swing, right? That we call it as a failure swings. And what is a breaker block? This is a bullish breaker block. What is a bullish breaker block? So you can see here there is a swing low, there is a swing high. So first candle closed below this swing low strongly, and second candle closed above this swing high. Okay, when the both the swing low and swing high are taken out, then that becomes the breaker block. Okay, and acts as a strong support. Okay, so that is the reason I have drawn here the breaker block. And secondly, I have here the previous day high and more or less same zone around the all-time high, right? That was one liquidity area that we have. And then, so what was a plan, right? So the plan is, like, let's say for example, if market opens with a little bit of gap up and takes support towards the closing price, I wanted to go long. That was a plan. But then market opens not just little bit, but then a good gap up. So I thought initially I would try to go for a short trade, thinking that market may tap into this breaker block and then moves up. Okay, so based on which initially I was having this you know mixed bias. So market was sustaining here itself and moving up. Then I have drawn here the fib retracement level as well, to see if market is going to take resistance somewhere here. Okay, but market strongly closed above this fib, invalidating my short setup. Okay, then I am not short in the market, but I could not have a place to buy the long as well. You can see here this is almost at the all-time high, so I could not buy here as well. I was just waiting for a right opportunity in the market. Then you can see here this setup I have explained multiple times. Okay, there is a high, and when this is taken out, it forms a high resistance high. Okay, high resistance high here, high resistance high here, and then high resistance liquidity run happens. So what was that? So it takes out the previous high, but the next candles are failing to make a new high, instead coming down, forming M kind of a pattern, right? Double top kind of a pattern. It is a perfect setup for shorting the market, and you have this bullish failure swings as well. When you want to short the market and there is bullish failure swings, it's a right confirmation. Okay, so let me show you this in lower time frame. This setup, the short setup, you can see here these are the failure swings. So as I said, failure swings are nothing but the swing which fails to take out its previous swing. So then, so always there'll be liquidity lying below this failure swings, and then price may try to tap into all these liquidity areas. Okay, so you can see here this is the high resistance, liquidity run happened here, and after that price is failing to strongly trade about this zone that I have marked, and then starts moving down and then taps into this demand zone. So it's a perfect short setup. Okay, so here this demand zone over here, it formed in the morning itself. It was not marked earlier, and this breakover gap as well, and then you have this one more zone that I have marked here. Okay, and this is the opening price. And as soon as price starts to trade above these zones, there is always high probability that once the market is forming a short setup, obviously these are the support levels. You can see here this setup also I have explained many times that there are If two zones are marked nearby, then if price is going through or penetrating through the first zone, then obviously there is a high probability that the next zone will act as a strong support. Exactly the same thing has happened here. Beautiful price action. It's a strong bearish move. As soon as it tapped into the demand zone, it flies back again towards the upside. Okay, so hope you have understood this setup. And coming to my trades, I have since I haven't participated in this move, it was a wonderful upside move, bullish move. I was waiting for a little bit of consolidation and breakout. I just entered during this breakout over here and captured some 40 points of premium here in this trade. Also, when market is trying to go down, I have shorted somewhere here and then booked my profit somewhere below this wick itself. But then after that, the actual move happened, right? So by that time, since I am done with my target for today, I didn't participate in the trading after that. Okay, so with that, I made a profit of around close to 19,000 in done, and a small trade in Zerodha as well. So together it is close to 21,000. And having said that, let's dive into our live trading session and see how I manage the trades there and provide you some learning from there and to see what was the psychology and all that. See you there. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back again. So I could not start the recording on time because the entry was very quick. So I was just waiting for a good consolidation to take the breakout entry towards the long side after missing the initial trades. Okay, and yeah, just entered into this trade, but you can see that it is a little delayed entry. Entry executed at a higher price. Okay, based on which anything above 40 points would be very good target in this trade. So based on which I will try to exit with a good. Yeah, so just exited the trade, guys. So captured about some just above 40 points in this trade, and we'll let you know if I take any more trades after this. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back again. I could not start the recording on time, but then I have just entered into a PE side trade. So I just bought 150 quantity of 53,700 put actually. So based on a short setup, let me switch to lower time frame and explain a bit here. So there is a small breaker block in lower time frame. So this is the one. So it has taken both the high, swing high and swing low. You can see that, and then right now trading below this breaker block and the below zone that I have highlighted here in the blue color. So if this zone is broken, and then we can see a sharp fall in the price. Okay, so based on which I have taken this, and you have here the failure swings as well. You can see here where the liquidity lies below this failure swing. Okay, I'm just marking this failure swing also here. So there is a high chance that price may try to collect the liquidity below these failure swings and may try to tap into the support or the internal liquidity areas. Okay, so let's see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. So let me mark this as a bearish breaker block here, because both the swing high and swing low has been taken, and now it could act as a resistance zone for us. It is being marked in 1 minute time frame, so that's the reason I'm marking it as 1 minute. So as the time frame goes higher, the stronger the zones actually, remember. And then let's see if price starts trading below the blue color zone and tries to collect the liquidity below these marked areas, then that's going to be a huge you know uh, fall in the market, right? So that's the idea based on which I have entered into this trade. We'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. You can see here price is closing strong green candles above the breaker block that we have marked, guys. But then I'm sure it is a manipulation move by the bank nifty so that it will take a turnaround and make downside move. But I have just exited my partial quantity here because that should not tamper our risk here. Okay, so to keep the risk under control, I have exited partial quantity and wait for the right opportunity to add the quantity again. Okay, let's see. Can you see that, guys? It's a HRLR setup, high, high resistance liquidity run. So it's a wonderful opportunity to enter at a best price. So I have entered with 300 quantity of put here, 53,700 put, and we'll try to add more quantity if I get a better confirmations. Okay, let's see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. Try to mark here the fib levels as well, guys, and we will see for a setup where price tries to trade below the golden zone, fib golden zone here, that is 50% and 61.8%. As long as price is trading below this, we will be confident enough that we can stay in the trade and add more quantity and all that. We'll see how this goes on. Did you observe price tried to move above the 50% zone, golden fib zone, but then have taken resistance and closed below the fib levels. Okay, that's the reason I have added more quantity here and try to book the profit if I get my target. Okay, so we'll see. Added bit more quantity and right now sitting with 600 of quantity, guys, in this trade. So premium is also spiking up, and then you can see a down move in the bank nifty chart as well, spot chart. So we are getting a nice opportunity towards the good exit. Let's see how this goes on from here. We got a nice move in the premium, guys, you can see, and close the trade with all the quantity. Since there was no continuation in the momentum, I just wanted to book my profit as my target is done for today. Okay, so let me pull zero the account as well here. So it's a small trade with a less quantity in this account, guys. So you can see that over the weekend I have been profitable and in a very good profit. So I just wanted to keep my risk under control rather than to look for more profits. Okay, so hope you have enjoyed this session and see you in the next session. Keep subscribing and liking and sharing the videos. Thank you. Bye bye.